Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to being truly well-informed. Today, we're diving into something pretty huge in the world of football.
Yeah, definitely feels like a big shift.
We're talking about Real Madrid's 2025 summer window. And look, this wasn't just, a few transfers here and there. It felt like a real statement.
It absolutely was, because Real Madrid, they did it again. They reminded everyone we don't really do rebuilds. We just reload.
Exactly. And that's our mission today, right?
Yeah.
To really unpack the strategy behind this whole transformation. We want to look at the new faces, the big names, the tactical changes.
And the goodbyes, too. Some big ones.
Yeah, the poignant farewells. And what it all means for Madridismo itself, that whole winning spirit they have. We want to give you those aha moments, help you understand how a giant club like this stays dominant by making these bold moves.
It's fascinating, isn't it? How a club so steeped in tradition just keeps reinventing itself, and always at the very top. This summer really sums it up. Let's start with the signings, the ones leading this new era.
Okay, let's jump right in. The name everyone's been buzzing about for, years now? Kylian Mbappe.
Finally.
After all the rumors, the back and forth, the PSG drama, he actually signed. For Madrid fans, it's like the dream is finally real. It almost feels inevitable now he's there.
It does.
But what's the impact beyond just, having him? How does he actually change the team dynamic?
That's the key question. It's not just adding a superstar, it's fundamentally shifting their attack. Mbappe brings this explosive pace, a directness, that finishing. It complements Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo so well.
So defenses have to stretch more.
Exactly. They react differently. It opens up space for the others. And he's not the only big arrival, of course. They've been very smart, especially with the young guys like Endrick.
Oh, yeah, Endrick, the kid from Palmeiras. He finally joined this summer. People are already impressed, but he's so young. What makes him stand out? Is it just the skill, or?
It's more his decision-making, I think. For his age, the composure in front of goal. You rarely see that. He doesn't often make the wrong choice.
Like a veteran already.
Kind of, yeah. It's not just speed or tricks. It's intelligent movement, smart finishing.
Okay, but it's not only about the attack right now, is it? They're clearly thinking long-term, too. Lenny Yoro, the defender from Lille, 18 years old. And people are already calling him the next Varane. That's some serious praise. Why? What are they seeing?
Well, it's that calmness under pressure. Plus, he's quick, sharp in the tackle. Finding an 18-year-old center back with that kind of composure in today's game.
Super rare.
Extremely rare. Usually young defenders, they're prone to mistakes, maybe rash challenges when the pressure's on. Yoro seems different. He reads the game, stays calm, suggests a really top football brain.
And then there's Franco Mastantuono, even younger, 16. The midfielder from River Plate. He hasn't joined yet, but Madrid have an option.
Yeah, they secured an option for the future.
That really shows Florentino Perez's chess master strategy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What does that actually look like in practice, that long-term thinking?
Well, it's not just buying talent. It's buying talent whose development, whose peak, is timed perfectly for when current stars might be moving on or slowing down.
Ah, okay. Like planning succession years in advance.
Exactly. It keeps the talent pipeline flowing, avoids those messy, disruptive rebuilds. They're looking, 3, 4, even 5 years down the road, identifying players who fit the Madrid way, who can slot in later.
That sounds incredibly smart.
Yeah.
But is there a risk? Relying on players who are still so young, years before they even arrive, what if they don't develop as expected?
Oh, there's always a risk, definitely. It's calculated, though. Madrid has this massive scouting network. They vet character, professionalism. It's not just about skill.
Right.
And often they bring them into Castilla, the B team, first, sort of ease them in. So it's potential, yes, but it's highly rated, heavily vetted potential. And let's not forget the immediate reinforcements, too, like Alphonso Davies.
Ah, yes, Davies from Bayern. Huge signing.
Huge. That pace, the width he offers on the left, the confidence. He really looks like a proper successor to Marcelo, and that's a massive gap to fill.
It really is. Okay, so all these new arrivals, they signal a new chapter. But like you said, you can't start a new chapter without closing the old one. And this summer, wow, it really feels like the end of a golden era.
It does. Saying goodbye to legends is never easy.
Especially when they leave right at the top. Toni Kroos retiring. It's just pure class.
An absolute king. 4 Champions Leagues, 3 La Ligas, just with Madrid, incredible. And then Nacho, the captain for the 14th Champions League win, he's moved on.
Dal Nasser, right.
Yeah. And Jose Carlo, after that amazing loan season, he's back at Espanyol. And of course, Luka Modric, if everyone expects him to hang up his boots soon, too.
When you list those names.
Right.
Cruz, Nacho, Modric, potentially. That's a staggering amount of experience and quality walking out the door in one go.
It's almost unprecedented for a club that's still winning big trophies.
It really marks the end of something special. But, Madrid always seems to find a way forward, light after the sunset, as they say.
They absolutely do. It shows their strength as an institution. So, okay, new faces in, legends out.
Yeah.
This team needs a new tactical identity. And that brings us to Xabi Alonso.
The new manager.
And this Madrid under him, it just feels different already. It's fast, it's sharp, very intelligent on the pitch.
How is he setting them up? What's the blueprint?
Well, it's really flexible.
Yeah.
He uses a 3-4-2-1 when they have the ball, when they're attacking.
Okay.
But then when they lose it, defending, it shifts seamlessly into more of a 4-2-3-1.
Interesting. So it adapts based on the phase of play.
Exactly. It's dynamic. It maximizes the speed of Mbappe and Vinny Jr. on the counter, creates overloads out wide in attack, but that switch back to a 4 helps solidify things, stops them getting caught out, which can happen with so many attacking players.
And that comes from his time at Leverkusen.
Yeah, you can see the roots there. That emphasis on control, pressing high, managing space really intelligently.
And the midfield powering all this. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Valverde, they're all under 25 still, right?
Yep. That trio is, well, it's a dream for a coach like Alonso.
What makes that specific combination work so well in his system?
It's the energy, the defensive work rate, but also their ability to carry the ball and pass. They can win it back high. They can dictate the tempo. They cover so much ground.
The engine room.
Absolutely. They give the attackers the freedom to do their thing. And then you've got Jude Bellingham just continuing to develop into this unbelievable Ballon d'Or level player behind them.
Wow. That front line.
Yeah.
Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, with Bellingham feeding him. That's genuinely terrifying for defenses.
Speed, creativity, goals. They have it all.
But with that kind of talent comes, well, immense pressure. Let's talk about expectations.
Yeah.
Because at Real Madrid, it's not just play well, it's win.
Everything.
Everything. The fans expect it all, don't they? La Liga, the Copa del Rey, Super Cup, and obviously the Champions League. It's literally everything.
And the thing is, those expectations, they're not just dreams this year. They feel genuinely possible.
Really? Why?
Because you look at the mix, this incredible young talent we've talked about, blended with experienced leaders who are still there, like Rudiger, Courtois in goal, and Alonso's tactical system on top of that, it really does feel like a winning recipe.
A machine built for trophies.
Pretty much. They've built a squad deep enough and flexible enough to compete on all fronts, handle injuries, adapt to different opponents across the long, demanding season.
Okay, so what does all this mean for that spirit? Madridismo. It's more than just a football club, isn't it? It feels like an idea, almost a soul.
It really is.
What are those core values that define it?
It's that fight, isn't it? Fighting right until the 95th minute. It's those unbelievable comeback wins you think are impossible. It's silencing hostile stadiums just through sheer will and quality. That's the bedrock.
And it gets passed down.
Always. We saw the eras of Cristiano Benzema, Sergio Ramos, then Kroos and Modric, icons. But Madrid, the idea, it never dies. It just evolves.
And now we're seeing the start of the next one.
Exactly. The era of Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinny Jr., Endrick. It's a transition, yeah, but it reinforces that core belief. The club's legacy isn't ending. It's just being handed over to the next generation.
So just to recap then, Real Madrid's 2025 summer, it's been a massive transformation. A really skillful blend of exciting new talent, clever tactical innovation under Xabi Alonso, and that deep-rooted, never-say-die club spirit still burning bright.
It's an amazing story, really. High-stakes adaptation playing out right in front of us. And maybe, for you listening, here's something to think about.
Yeah.
What lessons can we take from this Real Madrid reload strategy? Forget football for a second. Think about any industry, any big challenge. How does an organization that's already super successful, deeply traditional, manage to let go of beloved legends and embrace radical new talent, new ways of working?
Not just to survive, but to stay dominant.
Precisely. To redefine dominance, even. This deep dive really shows how that strategic vision, that willingness to make bold, sometimes difficult moves, well, that's how you forge a new path to keep winning, no matter what field you're in.